As one of the giants of South America, Peru has grown to be a beacon for tourists visiting this part of the world from the Americans and beyond. However, you can only make the most of your trip to the country when you visit at the right time. Luckily, I will reveal the best time to visit Peru's most significant destinations in this video. Do stick around until the end to discover the best time to make your trip down south. Best time to visit Lima, Peru. Lima is the capital city of Peru and the largest city in the country. As such, it has several tourist attractions to its name. Over the years, it has been Peru's most visited city, attracting tourists from far and wide who are looking to enjoy the best Peruvian experiences. Beyond the awe-inspiring historical attractions located here, Lima is also known as the culinary capital of South America, a title it has earned for the excellent recipes prepared in the city. No doubt, Lima has all it takes to be every tourist's dream destination. As expected, Lima is always buzzing with visitors all year round. But the best time to visit the capital city is between December to March, when the temperature is warmer and pretty favorable. These months make up summertime in Peru and are ideally the best time to visit the usually warm and sunny Lima region. These months fall within the wet season in Peru, but it hardly ever rains here in Lima, so you can rest assured that it will not affect your experience, and you are still up for a fun-filled time. The temperature on a summer afternoon in Lima can range between 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect for a time out on the beach. Some tourists prefer to head to this capital city in the high season, between June and August when festivities are at their peak. Best time to visit the Andean Highlands. The Andes region of Peru is characterized by highlands featuring snow-capped mountains and glaciers that capture the attention of tourists worldwide. Top destinations here include Cusco, Chinchero, and Aguas Calientes. The Incas dominate the region, so you can also enjoy a bit of the Inca history and culture in this park. If you're lucky enough, you'll also get to explore the lost sacred city of Machu Picchu. In a nutshell, the Andes region is where you go to experience the ancient civilization that is a significant part of Peruvian history. However, the incredible peaks and great valleys are what attract most tourists to this part of the country. Plus, there are many activities to keep you busy during your stay in the Andes region, especially if you are a hiker or like to trek challenging trails. Well, if your timing is right, you are sure to enjoy the best of these experiences, and the best time to come here is between May and October. These months make up the winter season in Peru, during which it rarely rains. So, hikers can head up their favorite hiking trails and get a better view of the rugged mountain peaks. The wet months of December to March often witness the least number of visitors in this region because of the frequent rainfall that makes hiking parts slippery. Best time to visit the desert coast. The desert coast of Peru is located in the country's western region, consisting of cities like Mancora, Paracas, Nazca, and Chincha, among others. The vast and varied desert stretches into neighboring Ecuador and Chile, but the coastal region in Peru offers the best desert experience. There is little wonder tourists often prefer to come to this region for quality South American desert experiences. The coastline features a bleak, rocky, mountainous desert with several small water bodies descending steeply into the Pacific. Beyond the foggy mountains lies the greener tropics and mangrove swamps that surround the dry desert. But then, not many features in this region can compare to the famous beaches acting as relaxation centers for locals and tourists alike. You sure will want to feel the white beach sands under your feet while you marvel at the exciting ocean view. However, timing is everything when visiting this region of Peru. Of course, you can find tourists on the desert coast all year, but the best time to come here is between December to April, when you are assured of regular sunshine. The temperature in these months can reach up to 75 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, which is perfect for a day out at the beach. Moreover, the weather in other months can be pretty tricky and unpredictable, and you don't want to settle for a subpar experience in this fantastic region. By the way, if you want to learn how to save money on airfares, then click the link in the description below. This guide will teach you how to always get the cheapest flights when traveling in Peru or anywhere else. Best time to visit the Amazon rainforests. The Amazon region of Peru is a rainforest area located in the northeastern part of the country. It is the country's largest region, taking up about 60% of Peru's entire land area. This region comprises big cities like Iquitos, Puerto Maldonado, Pucallpa, Tarapoto, among others. While this region is Peru's largest, it is also the least populated, accounting for less than 10% of its population. However, it is a popular destination for tourists seeking a jungle-like experience. Indeed, the Amazon rainforest is world-renowned, cutting through several South American countries and playing a critical part in the global fight against climate change. However, the forest and the wildlife it houses are the major attractions in this region. The best time to visit the Peruvian Amazon region is in the dry season, between May and October, when the animals gather around shrinking water bodies to refresh themselves. This season features clear skies and less rainfall, giving you enough time to explore the wild forest and trek across the highlands. However, you can still enjoy your trip to this region in the wet season when the forest is blooming and all the vegetation is fresh and attractively green. If your timing is right, you will experience vibrant wildlife, extraordinary plant life, and unique rivers, trails, and canopies in their splendor. In other words, you can get a quality experience in the Peruvian Amazon region all year round, but you will be better off visiting in the dry season. Deciding the best time to visit each region of Peru is often pretty easy since there are only 2 seasons in the country. You just have to make a list of where to visit in the winter and another list of where to visit in the summer. Here is a quick breakdown of the best places to visit in each season. In summer in Peru is often the wet season, and it spans the months of November through April. Of course, it is the warmest, as expected, but it is also the wettest, recording several heavy rainfalls each month. Many tourists think it best to avoid Peru altogether in the summer because of the heavy downpours, but in truth, this is the best time to visit Lima and the desert coasts. The desert coast comprises some of the largest cities in Peru, like Lima, Mancora, Nazca, and Chincha. Since it barely rains in these parts, you can have a fabulous experience here all year. But the summer is the best time to visit. The warm temperatures are perfect for going to the beach, and you can enjoy the colorful sunset view in these parts. In winter is generally considered the tourist season in Peru because it sees less rainfall and a clearer sky. So tourists often take advantage of this predictable weather condition to explore various attractions in the country. This dry season spans the months of May through October, and it is often much colder during these months. The best places to be in winter are the Andean Highlands and the Peruvian Amazon regions because of the heavy rainfalls in summer. So, if you are planning a trip to Machu Picchu, Cusco, Arequipa, or any other city in these regions, you already know to plan for winter when you can get the best experiences. Did you enjoy this video? Well, click on our next video now to learn more about Peru and make your trip worthwhile.